Welcome to the first video of building with Google Maps API. Today's goal is to create the index, the style sheet, the script file with the main function to get the map loaded on the page. This function requires the use of a constructor provided by Google Maps in two options that must be included in order to properly load the map. These options are center, which requires latitude and longitude, and zoom. Okay, I'll start by creating the HTML file. Then I'll create two folders, one for CSS and another one for JavaScript. So let's get started here with the HTML index. And I'm using Emmet abbreviation, so this give me a quick template, small snip, and then let's go at the title. Okay, that'll be a good title. Favorite spots in LA. Script. Okay, so this will be JavaScript folder, and we'll name it scripts.js. Also, we need to link the style sheet. Okay, so these will be in CSS folder. Will be main. Good. Another thing we need to add here is we'll add this just one div right now with the class, actually with class of map. This is where the map is going to show. So good for now. Now let's create those folders for CSS. Be using SAS. Okay, so we have our JavaScript folder with the file, and the same for CSS. Good. Okay, now what we need is we need to go to Google Maps API and get a key. So let's do that now. Okay, so here I'm in the developers.google.com/maps/documentation, and where we want to go is Maps JavaScript API. Here, the first thing we're going to look into is this script that we need to add to the bottom of our page. So let's add this here. Okay, and save the document. Next, we need to go here to the Cloud Platform console. I already created a project and got the key. So if you don't have an account, which you have to create an account, you will go create a new project. I'll go to the process. So create a new project. Let's leave it as it is right now with that name. So if we create the project, we select that project. Once we're there, we go to APIs, and then we go to credentials. Here I already have mine, okay, but you won't see anything here. Okay, you will go here, create, and then drop down to API key. This will generate a new API key for you to use. Okay, now that we have the script at the bottom, and this is pretty much a request, and as you see here, it says your API key. So I will replace my API key and place that here, and this will call a function called InitMap or InitMap. This is the function that we need to create. So let's go to our script file, and the first thing we need to do is we need to create a variable map. So we initiate this variable, and then we'll start with the function InitMap. Now inside this map, we'll start with this variable that we created, and we're gonna use the Google's constructor, map constructor, and we'll create a new object. This is a constructor here. So inside, we need to first reach for that element, the div, with the class of map. And for that, we're going to use document get element by ID. And it's map. And we need to also pass an object with two options, and these are require. These two options that are required. It's center. You will need a latitude for this. Well, we'll get it right now, and longitude. Okay, we'll leave it like this blank for now. We'll go over to Google Maps, and I'll show you how I get this latitude, longitude. And zoom for the map, we'll place as 8 for now, and we can go up to 13. So this longitude and latitude and longitude will be where the map will be centered to. So now let's save this file for now, and let's go get that latitude and longitude. Okay, so this is Google Maps, and pretty much this is kind of like how I want the map to load. This will be the center. So we need to pick a spot, and just to kind of have the map centered to. So I want to use somewhere in downtown, and let's just pick a place. Let's pick over here. This is one of my favorite places to go get some coffee. So if you click and press, and in this spot in here, we get the latitude and longitude of that particular spot. So I just click here. Now I have this tool here that I can use for my map to be centered to. Now let's do that. Let's go at this tool. Okay, so we have latitude, and we have longitude. Okay, let's have this space here, remove. Okay, so far so good. So now it should be working, but let's check if there's anything else. Okay, we have the map, the div with the class of map. We do have the script. We don't have the API key yet. I'll add that right now. And another thing we need to do is we need to give it some style. So the first thing, let's do this right now, and then we'll add the API. So the first thing we need to do is just give the map a height. Okay, so the height will be 100%. Now, obviously 100%, it needs to be based on the parent element, and the parent element of the div with the class of map is right now the body. So let's add some, let's reset. Let's do reset, remove the margin first, margin 0, adding 0. Okay, and another thing we need to do is also reset the box sizing to border box. Box sizing to border box. Okay. And in order to reset this well, we need to do it throughout, before, and also after. Box sizing. Here we go, and this will be inherit. Okay. Now we also need to give the parent of the div with the class of map a height. So we're gonna give body, and we'll put it actually below this. A height of 100 view height. Okay. The last thing is make sure to add this API here. Okay. Okay, I split the screen and you can see the map. It's loaded. And right now it's a little far away. And we can adjust this to 11, have it a little closer. I think that would be perfect. Okay, so on the next video, I'm gonna create markers for some of the restaurants and display them on the map. I'm also going to style this map to be a dark mode. Okay, so see you in the next video.